Hi, I'm doing a tag response for the awesome, fantastic Dave Nicholson, Axmus. Now, he's done 3 extra tags. Yeah. And this is the first out of 3. And there are 15 questions. So, moving on to number 1. Describe yourself through the eyes of a stranger. Yeah, right. I suppose if I was out and about, through a stranger's eyes would think, what the hell? That's what I would think. First thing he would thought, what the hell? And then whatever else, but I think it would start off with what the hell? Yeah. Moving on. What is a quality you'd like to change about yourself? I would say everything from top to bottom that I would like to have changed. Going back many years ago. But I would say head to toe, change my own appearance. Yeah. Moving on. What is your worst potential fear for the future? Fear. Dying in pain. On my own, dying in pain. That I can't get up, I can't move, I can't do nothing because I'm in so much pain. I know I'm going to die, but I just cannot do nothing. That would be my fear. Yeah. Moving on. What one book you suggest every person should read? I'm sorry, but I don't read books, so therefore I can't answer that one. No. What's your favourite warm beverage? Coffee. Who was your very first artistic inspiration? When I was at school, there was a teacher called Mr. Englander. He was an absolutely terrific drawer, painter. He could put his hands to any drawing whatsoever, and he could absolutely mix colours, and it was beautiful. So I'm going to go with Mr. Englander when I was in school. Yeah. What was your first cell phone? Right, over here we call them mobile phones. But my first phone, it was big, it was heavy. I can't remember the make of the phone, but this phone, it was like that size and about that wide, and on the top it had an aerial. The aerial was about 2 inches high. Yeah, but I could not remember what the name was, but it was big, chunky, like a brick, heavy. Moving on. What is your favourite fruit flavour? Don't have one. Which of the 7 deadly sins do you struggle with the most, and which of the least? I try not to think about the 7 deadly sins, because I don't do any. Occasionally, alright, occasionally I might swear, but I do not like swearing. I don't know if you can class that as one of the deadly sins or whatever, but when people using words, having a conversation with, every now and again in a sentence they have to put the F word in 2 or 3 times in a space of about 10 words. You get about 2 swear words. I cannot stand that. But besides that, I'm sorry, but can't answer it. What's your least favourite smell? Least favourite smell? Socks. You know, after somebody you're with and they take their shoes off and the smell of socks, I mean, stink like heaven. You can smell them, yeah. So I'm going to go with socks. People's socks. Anyway, moving on. Name a scene from a movie that makes you cringe. There's been quite a few movies that I've watched. I can't really give the title because I can't remember the titles, but there has been scenes when you can hear a bone break. Then once you hear that bone break, the camera goes down and you see the bone sticking out of your leg, or you see a bone sticking out of the arm. That cringes me. Yeah, straight after you hear a crack of a bone after somebody's fallen, and then as soon as that, the camera goes down onto that particular wound and the bone is sticking out. Makes me cringe all the time. Yeah. Do you have any strange habits? I have a few strange habits, but I suppose occasionally I do with me fingernails, just keep clicking me fingernails. I suppose you could class that as a habit. I don't know if the camera's picking up what I'm doing now. It's just, yeah. Moving on. What's your favourite white noise to fall asleep to? I don't have any. In the summer, I have a fan go to try keep me cool. So I suppose in the summer that helps me fall asleep, especially when it's sort of like on my face. Yeah. Moving on. How do you choose to cope when you're upset? Getting in my car, going off for a drive. Yeah, just go for a drive. Moving on to number 15 and last. Least favourite music, gore, and why? Any music that is so loud that you don't even know the words what they are singing, because it's all it is just noise. I'd rather have a song that you can listen to the words, not this really loud rock music what's out there that then just playing like drums, smacking on the drums, twang 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 on the guitars or whatever, and the words coming out of somebody's mouth, you just don't understand what they're singing. Yeah. So, there you have it, Dave. Your first 15 question tag. I will do your second out of 3 now. Thank you. God bless. Take care.